Hey, in this video we are going to explain the graphic user interface of Microsoft project. So to do that, we need to get started one of these templates. So I'm going to select the software development templates from new, then select technology here, then click on software development plan. You can select or choose any of these templates. It's just a template to get started to full understand of a graphic user interface. Now you can select here your start dates. Start dates, it's represent the start point of your project. Now as you can see, Microsoft project show us many windows. Because it is just a template, so we have windows, for example, for a report, or windows that's related to the data, represent, for example, as a data sheet, and we have a Gantt chart. So let's start to read the GUI from left to right, top to bottom. It's very important to understand the graphic user interface before you start any point, use any feature or any tools here in MS Project. So MS Project, it's the same. It's look like any Office product. It has the same graphic user interface and same style. So as you can see in the left corner, we have the quick access toolbars. And as we know, quick access toolbars, we can use it for the most common option. We can use it here in our software. We have the save option, undo and redo options, and we can check and uncheck any of these options to use it or to add it or delete it here from access toolbars. In the middle you can see your project name, and right now we don't have a real project as a file saved in our computer, saved in the memory. So we have a project with the name project 1, and this is the version of the MS project, project professional. On the left, in the right corner, we can see the close, maximize and minimize, and the options that's related to the link your Microsoft account here in Microsoft projects. This is the ribbon bar. It looks like any ribbon bar in the Office products. Start from file, as you can see. From file, we can start to create a new project or open existing project. Also, we can save our project, save as, or you can export your project, print your project, or share it. Also, it's very important if you need to go back and show your options, so you can go to the file directly and select options. Okay, this is very important point. Okay. Now the next step here is the task. We know the first task in the Office package, like the Word and Excel and PowerPoint, we have it with the name home. So the home here is the task, because the task is the core here in the project management. So the task represents the home, as you can see it here. So if we need to do anything that's related to the task, for example, create, delete, or anything that's related to the task, we can go to the tab with the task and select the tools or feature we needed. Okay. The next tab is resource. This is it's explained for you. This is related to the resource management. Okay. Then we have a reports. Anything that's related to reports, create the report, delete the reports in general. So we can go to the report tabs. The next tab is a project. So anything that's related to in the project, for example, change the working time or start the date and time of your project. Okay, so we can go to the project tab and select any feature that's related to the project in general. View, we can show and hide any window or change the windows in general here from the view. And help, we can ask Microsoft project to help us in general and show the training. And Acrobat, this is just the extension, because I already installed Microsoft. Okay, Yeah, I already installed the Adobe Acrobat. So when you are going to install extension or the software that can add as an extension here in Office Project, so it show as a tabs. By default, if you don't already install Adobe Acrobat, it doesn't show. Doesn't show here in ribbon bar. Okay. The next tab is the Gantt chart format. The Gantt chart, it's a graphical, so we can change the color or style in general. So if we need to change these options, we can go back and select any of these tools from the Gantt chart formats. Okay, fine. In the below, as you can see, we have this report. It's added by default because we already open themes that contains the report. As you can see, when I click on this report, it's open what we call here report design. From report design, we can design these reports. And down, as you can see, we have the default view of the Microsoft project, which is the task info. We can get started with the task info. On the left and the right, as you can see in the right panel, this is the Gantt chart. Okay, this is the Gantt chart. Let me expand. Okay, let me expand this task. As you can see, this is the Gantt chart. So we have here the task data represented. It look like the data sheet in Excel, and we have in the right panel the Gantt chart. Okay. In the bottom, this is the status bar. We can change the view, or we can see any message that's related in our work in general in the status bar.